Hello everyone. So today I'm Suryansh and today I'm basically showing you about the algae. So first of all I would like to tell you that what is algae basically. So algae is a simple non-flowering and typically aquatic plant. Okay. So what we can say is algae जो होता है एक simple यूकैरियोटिक ऑर्गेनिज्म है विच इज़ बेसिकली फोटोसिंथेटिक इन नेचर ओके जिसे हम काई भी कहते हैं हिंदी में तो जो एल्गी होता है उसके पास बेसिकली क्लोरोफिल उसमें प्रेजेंट होता है विच बेसिकली मेक्स इट फोटोसिंथेटिक दैट इट्स कैन मेक इट फूड्स बाय इज ओन okay so it basically lacks true stem leaves. It's just a messy of green color which is seen over the ponds surfaces and ocean, not in oceans, like in wetlands, ponds, lakes. No, it's a so I will show you a pic which is like this is the algae to which I am talking about. As you can see in the lake surfaces and pond surfaces, it is growing in a vast conditions. Okay, like it is growing in a vast surfaces, and it is a image of an algae. I am going to show you number of algae in my own microscope. So first of all, we will talk about the different algae which I have. Like I have different type of algae with me. Talk about the algae which I have with me are Eulthrix whole mount, Oscillatoria whole mount, Spirogyra wedge, and Udogonium nanandrus and Udogonium macrandus and Udogonium ugonial. Okay, so basically the names of the algae which I have four algae with me, and these are the permanent slides. And today I am showing you under my microscope that how they looks. So we have four basically Eulthrix, Oscillatoria, Spirogyra, and Udogonium. Okay, so I will start with the Eulothrix. So when we talk about Eulothrix, the Eulthrix, then we found that it is a filamentous green algae. Okay, so what is filamentous? Filamentous is like when we having filaments with us. Okay, like something which is having filaments or strands, that is filamentous. So Eulothrix is the filamentous green algae, and it is basically from the family of Eulothricaceae. Okay, so it is found in many marine and freshwater habitats. Okay, and each cell is distinct with its own nucleus. That each cell consists of nucleus which is distinct. We can see it under the microscope that yes, it is distinct. Okay, we can see like it's a spot or a dot over there, and each cell contains a central vacuole, large thin chloroplast containing cells, and it can be having some specialized cells which basically works as a hold fast. Okay, hold fast something is like when we have something which can hold over anything else. Okay, that is hold fast. Hold fast. So the filaments are typically unbranched. When we talk about the filaments, okay, as we know it is a filamentous algae, but how we can say that it is a unbranched one or branched one? Then we can talk about like Eulothrix is the algae, which is a filamentous algae, but the filaments are not branched in it. Okay, so today I will show you under the microscope, that light microscope, that how Eulothrix basically looks like. Okay, when we are in the home. So as I know, as you all know, that due to this pandemic COVID-19, we are all are in the home. So I am also making a good channel for you, so that you can have a good scientific overview of the things which we have in our surroundings. Okay, like in our lakes and ponds which are near our house. So let's start with the Eulothrix whole mount. Okay, whole mount is like when we are having a it's something like that when we are putting Eulothrix in a whole mount way. Okay, so let's start. Right now I am showing you Eulothrix in my light microscope, that you can see that how I had how I had put my slide over here. So as you know, this is Eulothrix algae and it is whole mount. So first of all I should put, मैंने इसको पहले से ही थोड़ा अच्छे से मतलब लगा कर रखा हुआ है. तो अब मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा कि how it looks under a I am working a lot that you can see image, but I'm trying. Yes, now you can see the image of Eulothrix. Yes, these are the filaments.
but this is a very light microscope. Now I am just trying to show you more images, by which I take by this camera of this mobile. Yes, but I am trying that. Can you see it? Okay, I will show you by the pics also that how this looks like. And this is basically Eulothrix which I am talking about. And just see, there are some images which you can see. This is a video basically. Yes, this is Eulothrix. Okay, this is how it looks like.
This is how Spirogyra looks
Now
like.
I am showing you
The light
Spirogyra. This is Spirogyra because it consists of spiral. Like you can see, there is some spiral strands are there. This is Spirogyra. Okay, you can see in the video, and the photos are also there of Spirogyra which I had put in this video. So please look and just think that how Spirogyra is different from Eulothrix. Okay.
It is a strand of Spirogyra, and it is a spiral in shape. Okay, this is how oscillatoria looks like, and it consists of like strands, which is it is so much lightly stained, that's why you can't see it here. Like I will zoom it, that you can just have a good look. Okay, where it is going. ये जो माइक्रोस्कोप है, this is a very light microscope, so this is can't show you that like electron scanning microscope or transmission scanning microscope. It is a very light microscope which I used at my home for simple experiments. But if you are here with me, which is not possible, then you can saw it very clearly. I'm showing you, I'm trying my best. This is how oscillatoria looks like. This is these are the cells, and these are not so stains properly stained as we saw in the Spirogyra. So this is how they looks like. Okay, so now you can find it more clear that these are the Spirogyra cells with less stained. So in this video you can see the Oregonium nandrinus. I'm trying to show you a good picture, but due to very small clearance, or we can say no clearance, yes, but it is like this. These are the cells having a dense distinct nucleus, and these are the strands basically in which the cells are like divided with the septa. Septa is basically this, as you can see here is a division in between the two cells, which is showing a distinct two cells. Okay, this is called septa. Okay, which is like septating or separating anything. So the strands consist of septa in which the nucleus are dense. So now I try to show you. Yes, you can see these are Oregonium macrandus, in which the cytoplasmic is like it is covered by a layer, or we can see that it is differentiated like it is, yes, it is different from nandrinus. Okay, so these are the cells. Just see, this is the Oregonium macrandus. So this is Oregonium ogonial cell, or we can see it is basically showing you a stand of cells which consist of ogonial, and it is Oregonium ogonial. Okay. So as I show you different species, or we can say different genuses. Okay, so Oregonium is also one of them, and in Oregonium we can say that first of all I will show you Oregonium nandrinus. This is Oregonium nandrinus. Okay, I will show you on the white part that you can see it more better. Yes, now you can see it. This is Oregonium nandrinus. Okay, so what is meaning of nandrinus? Nandrinus is basically like we can say that nandrinus is like when the male part has been grown on a dwarf side. Okay, like I'm showing you, wait, in which the right now I'm showing you Utigonium nandrinus, okay, or nandrinus. So nandrinus में क्या होता है कि जो उगोनिया होता है which is it is born on the normal size plant, okay, but जो antheria होगा, okay, like antherium which we have with us, it basically formed on a dwarf filament, or we can say on a small filament. So this is basically a difference between this is what I'm showing you. Wait. Between a Nandrinus and Macrandrus. Okay, this is the Macrandrus one, and this is Nandrinus. I know that you are showing your names are looking like a pretty opposite, but now you can see here. So these both I am showing you in the images, but I want to clarify you that what is Nandrinus and what is Macrandrus. Nandrinus में क्या होता है, जो एंथीरिया होता है या फिर मेल पार्ट होता है, सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्टिव स्ट्रक्चर होता है, वो हमारा शॉर्ट फिलामेंट्स में पाया जाता है. और अगर हम बात करें मैक्रेंड्रस की, तो वहाँ पर जो होगा दैट इज जो हमारा फीमेल होगा या फिर मेल होगा, वो बोथ आर सेम, ओके, दे कांट बी फाउंड ऑन, कोई स्मॉल में है, कोई बड़े में है, ओके. I am working with my slides, that's why you have some but if you have any problem, then you can type on the comments button, and I will guarantee on the next video I am showing you a good one, and I will work on it, okay. Okay, so this is basically a Macrandrus and a Nandrinus. Okay, wait, I am also trying to connect you with the images so that you can be more. Okay, so what is Macrandrus? So hello. So अभी जैसे कि हमने माइक्रोस्कोप के अंदर देखा है, as we see under the microscope that there are two types of slides which we found. Like first one is Urogonium nandrinus and second one is Urogonium macrandrus. So what is the meaning of nandrinus or macrandrus? It is a name of a species or genus? No, it is like when we talk about this one, okay, this is macrandrus. So it is like when the Ugonia and Antheria, okay, I am working with my slides, I am talking to you, but I am seeing the slides also. So don't worry that if you have any problem, then you can comment on the comment box, and I will really work on it, and I will tell you that what is it I'm talking about in the previous lectures. So if I talk about the Macrandrus, then I found that in this Macrandrus species, what's happened is, yes, it is the Urogonium, but how it is different from the Nandrinus one. So if I talk about the Macrandrus, like in this the Ugonia and the Antheria born on the same plant, okay, or we can say it is born on the same structure, and they have the same size. But when I talk about the Nandrinus, in this the male Antheria, okay, the male Antheria is basically formed on the dwarf filament of the algae, okay, as you see in the images. I will show you images also, then you can be like you can differentiate very easily. I will talk about like if I talk about Spirogyra, then what do you think that what is Spirogyra? Can anybody tell me? No. How can you? So now I will talk about algae Spirogyra, which I show you in the microscope also. Spirogyra. Spirogyra is basically found and known as a common name of like what we can say water silk, mermaids, terraces, blanket weeds, and it is found very much in the pond and surfaces of a village, okay. So it is also a filamentous, okay, a green algae, and it is a helical or spiral arrangement is very specific in this. Why it is having the name of Spirogyra? It's having the name of Spirogyra because it's basically having a helical or spherical like structure, okay, arrangement of the chloroplast, we can say. Okay, so this is about Spirogyra. I will also show you in the what we can say in the video or in the images. And if I talk about Tulothrix, then I told you that it's simple and green stick, yeah, like we can say it's a very simple and non-branching filamentous algae. So today I think you are clear about how a filamentous algae looks like when we take it in the hands. Okay, what I have to say to you, that please look around your surroundings. Everything is scientific, and I will try that I will give best and 100% in my next lecture video, and you will find many things more interesting. I am also working on the next I'm working on the next experiment, which I will guaranteed post in this next video. And please work upon the different things which you found in the surfaces. Okay, and please like, share and subscribe my channel, my videos, and guarantee I will show you different interesting things which you find very good and very interesting as well. Okay, thank you.